think a lot of times there is we did something there. In fact, I just had a guest on my podcast that essentially they said they were 3 weeks from having to close the business, and they figured out one thing that put them on a trajectory to where now they're definitely on track to unicorn status. And it's not what you would normally think. It was a change in the business model. It was essentially saying our assumptions around how we're going to monetize this are off. I think if we approach the monetization this way, it'll work. And they were literally being pushed by their investors. You need to sell this business. You're not going to be able to raise money on this business. And it was, we got 2 more things that we can try while we parallel that effort to sell the business. And then just this business model tweak fixed it. And so, I think it's, I think a lot of times what's not understood is that, there is that kind of, again, like kind of in the cliche of things, the nail it and then scale it. I think a lot of times the nail it is assumed to be, I got the product right. But the nail it is actually, I got the product and the market figured out. I got the monetization figured out that's going to support the right customer acquisition channels. There's all these interdependencies that are essentially a puzzle that you need to get those pieces to work. And you need to get, if you have just one piece wrong, it's not going to be sustainable. And so I think a lot of times the inflection point happens when you figure out, okay, this is how those pieces fit together.